welcome or welcome back, my beautiful rosebuds. I'm so glad that you're here. Today's messages are very, very powerful and super interesting. I was channeling spirit this morning and I was meditating, and I received some very interesting messages for you that I hope that you'll resonate with. So, the first thing that I was seeing was an image of a really pretty, beautiful, and powerful looking wolf. And I could see the eyes like all aglow. And then I saw the angel numbers 333 very, very strongly, like right behind it, like lighting up 111 and 555 and 717. Some of these numbers that came through during today's channeling, or like, it's like I'm going into like a prayer or a meditation, and I do channel spirit when I'm doing that. But during that session this morning, those numbers were like, they were very in my face. And I was like, what does this mean, spirit? And I got a download for you that I think you're not going to believe. It's crazy. So I saw angels standing all around. I saw figures. They looked like spiritual beings. And spirit said, these are your spirit guides and ancestors and even your higher self. Now, have you ever felt like people were talking about you, or like you just kind of felt like there was a lot of attention on you? If you've been feeling like this lately, this is definitely for you, because what spirit was saying that is that you're the topic of conversation in the spirit realm. In the spirit realm. It's, yes. There's a buzz, okay? And they're mentioning your name and talking about you. They're not gossiping, though, about you in a petty way. No. They are weaving your name into destiny. And it feels very big. I just saw 222 on the timer. I heard destiny codes. Destiny codes. Your aura is very loud. This is why you're being whispered about. You have this power about you that you don't even probably realize that you have. Yes, we've talked a little bit about it here before, but your presence and your aura are even louder than what you may realize. Spiritually, your energy field is basically like a beacon, okay? And spirit is showing me like almost like the Big Bang, where everything just kind of like exploded. Like, ooh, and I just got chills. Oh my gosh. Your energy field is emitting some kind of like new frequency that is literally, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Like, literally noticeable in the higher realms, okay? In the higher realms. You're stepping into new assignments, okay? Some kind of a new soul assignment. Basically, in esoteric language, what this means is that your guides, your angels, your guides, your higher self, your ancestors in this higher realm, they are briefing each other about you, because your soul is about to level up again. And yeah, you are on that list. You are on their list. Like, there's, on the other side, there's like a book of life, right? Which is the Akashic Records. And your name is highlighted on that list. You are on that list, okay? You've crossed some kind of invisible milestone. It's a big one. And it's like, think of it like when you graduate, right, in school, and everybody in the office is talking about basically everyone in the office is talking about this graduation, like, oh, this is a major life change and this is huge, and like there's a student that's moving on and they're so proud of this person, so they're bragging. That's what spirit is showing me. It's like, your spiritual guides and ancestors and your spirit team and these spiritual beings on the other side, they're like, it's almost like they're sitting around talking about you, saying that you graduated, basically, like you leveled up, and they're saying like your timeline is merging with a bigger purpose, okay? And I just heard you're stepping into your greatness. So, yeah, even you may be also getting signals from your future self. Repeated numbers, okay, like angel numbers 111, 333, 555, or 717. Also 808 or 808. And I will get into these numbers in a minute, but you have more power than you realize. And also, I was hearing like when you're mad, oh man, people better watch out, because you can get very mad and think you can cause chaos around you. And maybe if you don't even really realize it, you can cause chaos and destruction when you're angry. And part of your like leveling up is you're breaking chains. Chains that people try to put on you, you're breaking chains. And this is really not about ego. This is about your integrity. You're breaking chains with integrity. That's what I heard. Ooh, I just got chills. So you made some kind of big choice recently, Spirit is saying, and with integrity, and now you're ready for like some kind of spiritual promotion. I'm seeing like the spiritual realm handing you a big old check, okay? A big old check with high numbers on it, okay? Saying, look at this. This is your reward. You've leveled up. You've been using your integrity. You've been breaking chains with people who were toxic, but you've been doing it with integrity. It's not your fault that when you get upset, sometimes there can be chaos and destruction around you. You're not trying to cause that, from what I can see, because what all this whole thing, that this level up and why they're talking about you, is because you have a fierce power about you, but it's with integrity. So it's not like you're sitting there wishing bad stuff on people. It's more like when you get mad, oh man, Spirit is kind of showing me like something where like, okay, so I'm getting a vision of somebody like, you know, in a movie where you might see like a movie where somebody gets mad and stuff starts shaking and like a glass will break and stuff, or like somebody will sing and then the glass will shatter. That's what Spirit is showing me. It's like you get kind of mad and things can happen and get kind of crazy. But also you're putting the anger aside. It's not that you're going to forget about that you're angry, but you're moving on with like integrity. It's not your fault if bad things happen around you to people who maybe tried to put you in chains, or like or even if they're just proverbial chains, but like you're really leveling up because you're leveling up and breaking chains with integrity. Also, Spirit is showing me something about you coming into your intuition a little bit more, like listening to nudges, okay? Oh man, you're acting on these nudges. This is cool because this means that Spirit is directing you. Like I'm seeing something down a pipeline, like messages coming down a pipeline, like you're getting, and then I heard direct deposit. Oh my gosh, somebody's gonna get some money in their bank account soon. But anyway, like I'm seeing all these images like writing a check and like money coming down and into like at the bank. So, oh my gosh, somebody here that's watching, and you may want to claim this, is going to be getting a big old check in the mail or some kind of deposit in their bank, okay? And it's going to be a good one. But also, for many of you, this is going to be like a spiritual type of blessing, okay? That's kind of equates to like money, because what is money, right? It's something that is tangible, but it's a symbol of something that you can use. It's transactional, okay? And so Spirit is giving you a gift, okay? And you can use that gift to shift frequencies around you. You can use this gift. There's many gifts that you have that you're coming into as well. But like shifting and coming into alignment, shifting frequencies, which is like, okay, when you are, you know, upgrading, you are sending out, like broadcasting messages out. You're able to do this through just intentions, okay? Spirit is showing me like what almost looks like mind control in a way, but like, you know how you can communicate with animals through the mind, and they can look at you and you can actually look at them in the eyes and like have conversations with animals. Well, you could have this gift, or if not, you'll be coming into it soon. But like mind control, or like, but also I'm hearing with integrity. So it's not like you're like, oh, I'm gonna make that person do something immoral or bad or something, but like mind control to help, like mind control with integrity, not against people's will per se, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but like what I'm seeing is like you can shift things just by thinking or sending like a mental message. Telepathy. Yeah, it's like telepathy, sending a mental message to somebody, and then like you will receive like a download of what they're thinking. I mean, heck, some of you, Spirit just said you're gonna be you're being talked about in the spiritual realm, because one of the gifts that you're coming into is the ability to like get downloads just from looking at a photograph of somebody. I'm not even sure if that has an actual name for it, but like you can look at a photograph of somebody and get all these downloads, or like see somebody in person and get all these downloads about, oh, well, this person, you know, they're this, they're that, they're that. Like you could tell so many different things about them just by looking at them or interacting with them or looking at a photo of them. You're definitely getting some kind of spiritual promotion though. I mean, literally, like I see them writing a check to you being like, here you go. So I want to get into the angel numbers now. I was seeing 111, which is for you're in alignment. You're in alignment with your higher self, okay? The version of you who is your highest self. And basically, this is also for new opportunities forming for you and all around you. So this is awesome. Awesome. So definitely claim 111 in angel number 111 in the comments if you're ready to claim those new opportunities all around you, which are blessings, you know, the destiny codes, the cosmic check, okay? Like literally. This is amazing stuff. Now, I'm also seeing 333, which is about the fact that there's ascended masters near you. Like Jesus, Buddha, okay? They are echoing your name in higher realms, okay? Or the rooms of heaven, I just heard. The rooms of heaven. Okay. That's beautiful. So another number that Spirit gave me was 555, which is about big changes. Spirit whispered, it's because you're about to leap. You're about to take a leap. And I just heard a leap of faith, but also a timeline leap, a timeline jump. And while you're doing this, you'll be protected. 717 is about spiritual protection. It's also one of my favorite angel numbers. I love 717. You could be taking on a new leadership role, somehow stepping into the spotlight or receiving a lot of attention. Okay, I mean, maybe that's your cosmic check. You know, like I said, it's something transactional. It's either money or some kind of like promotion or blessing or gift or all of these things. But That is basically your, oh, Spirit just said wolf guide energy. So you could have a wolf guide with you in spirit. You could have a spirit guide that's a wolf. Oh my goodness, that's cool. So you could, if you resonate with that, definitely put like a little wolf emoji in the comment section and let me know. That's awesome. So Spirit was saying 808 is the number for steady progress. And when I was meditating, I also saw like a tortoise, and it made me think of like the tortoise shell is protection, right? So like you're very protected. And 808 is about steady progress. And you could also have like I want to say like you're on a journey, but maybe it's kind of like it's slow, but Spirit is saying divine timing is your protection. Divine timing is your protection. Okay, so no need to worry, because what is meant for you is on its way to you. And maybe there's something about the divine timing of it that is actually protecting you from whatever. Okay, it's a form of protection. But the tortoise is about like, it's a symbol of longevity and basically divine timing. That's what the spiritual symbology of a tortoise is. So there's something here very important about divine timing. And I heard slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and it's about patience and being grounded wisdom. And so the tortoise is saying your path may be somewhat slow or slower than you may want it to be, but it's built to last. Okay, so Spirit is whispering something to me about your endurance, and you have a lot of endurance. And basically, with that in combination with that powerful wolf energy, the powerful wolf energy is that of like leadership, pack energy, like you're the leader of the pack. And wolves are pathfinders. Okay, they are community protectors, and they are teachers of instincts. Okay, so the wolf means that you may be moving out of like lone wolf energy. Some of you have been like in isolation. You're moving from lone wolf survival energy to alpha wolf guidance. So you're not just being watched, you're being prepared to lead in whatever capacity that may be. And yeah, it may be a slow start, but it's at least forward movement, and you're in alignment. So that's really good. Also, I wanted to touch upon something else that came through. The hidden scrolls that I saw. I saw the angels holding out like some kind of hidden scroll, and as it came undone, I saw something about like your past life wisdom is incorporated into your DNA, and it's unlocking. You're drawing attention from your own lineage. That's interesting. So your past life wisdom stored in your DNA is unlocking, and you're drawing attention from your own lineage. You have a powerful lineage. Wow. That's pretty neat. So definitely protect your energy during this time, and ground daily. Ground yourself daily. Not everyone in the physical will understand the level of spiritual attention that you are getting. But you are getting a lot of attention in the spiritual realms. And know this, if you're off to some kind of new start and it's slow to start, you're not behind. You're just being marinated for greatness. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm literally seeing like some kind of chicken being marinated or something like that. And I heard you're being marinated for greatness. Oh my gosh. I love Spirit's sense of humor. But yeah, you're not just being whispered about, like, you're being celebrated and watched over and prepared for something amazing. Amazing. And Spirit just mentioned something about push notifications. Like the push notifications on your phone that pop up and they tell you that they notify you of whatever. Spirit is saying something about like your intuition is like there's push notifications like that. Like they're turned up all the way. And you could just be out and about and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I need to go to this place. I don't know why, but I need to go to this place." And then you go to that place and let's say you run into somebody that you haven't seen in forever and your heart is really happy and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm glad I listened to my intuition." Or like, it could be anything. Like, okay, my intuition is telling me that I should partner up with this person. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And then you do it and it brings huge success. Or, like now's the time to take a risk, to maybe put a bid on a house or whatever, and then they accept your bid, or your offer. So that's awesome that your intuition is basically kind of like being enhanced at the moment, like turned up, like, Now, I also saw, and I don't want to forget about this, and I almost did, but Spirit is bringing it back to me. I saw a beautiful black raven in my vision. And ravens are all about prophecy and transformation. Okay? And the symbol of a raven is about basically like messages from us to the spiritual realms. Isn't that so cool? So I was like, that's so apropos for this. It's like they give you the news from the other side, okay? From the unseen, from like, yeah. So the raven means that you're receiving prophetic downloads. That's why your push notifications are turned way up on your intuition. It's because you're receiving prophetic downloads and synchronicities, and you're becoming more accurate. Okay? And it is because you are stepping into some kind of new assignment. Yeah, you've crossed some kind of invisible milestone, like graduating in school, okay? And they're proud of you. On the other side, they're very proud of you. So if you are seeing those numbers, like, the 818, the 555, 333, 111, 717. Okay, if you are seeing those, you may want to just pause and be like, okay, what am I being whispered about right now? The answer may surprise you, seriously, because you will be able to get some kind of answer, and it may sound like just a thought and it may sound like your own thought, but if it sounds negative or scary, it's not that. It's some kind of interference, but it shouldn't sound negative or scary. But like, if you ask your spirit guides or your angels, like, what is being whispered about you when you're seeing these numbers, say, okay, what's being whispered in the higher realms about me right now? Tune in, because you're gonna hear something, okay? And as long as it's like positive or it's not like scary, then take it as such, okay? If it sounds scary or it doesn't bring you peace, let it go and don't let it get to you, because it could be interference. Just like there's like a passage, I think it's in the Bible, I don't know where, but it says, "He who counsels peace finds joy." And I really live by that. Like, if I don't have peace about something, I won't do it. Spirit is saying, like, there's something very powerful about your dreams. And your dreams are showing you things, very important things. So you may want to journal about your dreams and keep track. Okay? because there's going to be some interesting stuff going on in your dreams. And Spirit is saying, like, have patience with whatever this is. Now, the wolf, this is an interesting kind of push-pull, but the wolf energy wants to run and, like, go forward and go strong on something. And then the tortoise is, like, kind of like almost like an opposite energy that's like, oh, you got to pace yourself. Slow down. So, like, maybe finding that balance, okay? Maybe even, like, keeping track of things you're very grateful for. I feel like that's going to help to propel you, you know, into this new assignment. Like, having an attitude of gratitude. Sometimes we can get so lost in, like, well, I wanted this to happen and this didn't happen. But, like, if we just stop and we're like, you know what, but I'm actually grateful about this and I'm grateful about that, so it's okay. And in time, you will see what you want to manifest, come into reality, as long as it is in alignment with your highest self and your best interest, and it's in your best interest. I do want to do some tarot cards, and then, so I'll get my tarot deck, and then we'll do some tarot messages. Okay, I got these two because I thought it would be fun to do some channel messages. But before we do those, I will do some tarot messages, okay? So, Spirit, please let us know, what else do you want the collective to know about, you know, these upgrades, them coming into alignment with their highest self, what, you know, what the Ascended Masters are saying about them, what their guides are saying about them, what is being whispered about them in the spiritual realms. We have the King of Wands. They're talking about your passion and your drive and how it's almost like you've accelerated something by your sense of passion and, like, and I do feel like you're on fire for this, whatever this is. This is exciting. Like, you're on fire for something because this is about passion. And this could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. But, like, the King of Wands is somebody who is very passionate about doing things. And they're, like, somebody who has a lot of initiative. And I can't help but notice, like, this bird is on fire. The wings are literally on fire as it's flying, and it's like putting the fire out as it goes along. And what I heard when I looked at this card was you're more powerful. Like, your desire is more powerful than fire. Okay, than a raging fire. Your desire is more powerful than a raging fire. So that's what's going to take you there. Oh my gosh. You might want to claim that. You might want to say, my desire is stronger than a raging fire. Because that's what Spirit just said. Your desire is going to get you there for whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Dang. Because look at that. The wings are literally on fire. And your passion for what you're doing, like, you're so on fire for this. You're so excited. Man. Yeah, we have the 8 of Coins. And you are like doing your part to make this happen, whatever this is. That is about mastery. Okay? So, like, you're not a slacker. You are working on yourself and you're learning all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you're like a connoisseur of spiritual knowledge and you like to learn about spiritual things, and you like maybe even like self-help books, or like you like to grow as a person. But yeah, I'm seeing you do have the patience to make this happen, and the patience and the passion. Oh my goodness, when you put the patience with the passion and you don't give up, that is powerful. The Tower is saying that This could be something very like an explosive kind of energy. This could be a sudden change where something suddenly happens. It doesn't have to be negative. All right. This could be too that something has to end before something new can begin. So there could be an ending so that something else can begin. We have the Ace of Swords, which can be a truth being revealed. A truth will be revealed to you. Or also, this can be for downloads. You may be getting a lot of spiritual downloads. Listen to them. And that could even be in dreams, like I said. Seven of Cups. Look at all the little like it's like a genie in a bottle type of thing with the little this is amazing. This is for like having a lot of options, being able to make, have your choice of whatever it is that you want. And this is about having a lot of options. So you're going to have a lot of options presented to you. It's like you'll be able to have your pick, whatever it is that you want. Okay? You could also be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. So you could have this as your sun, moon, or ascendant. Or this could also be you leading with the heart and leading with heart-centered passion and integrity, putting yourself out there in a loving way. And also, this card is about somebody who gives very, very good advice. You give very, very good advice to people. And I'm hearing something now about like, this is weird, but like I heard something about a cosmic group chat. It's almost like you have it's quite a connection up there. It's almost like they're all connected. There's so many connections and it's all around you too. You could resonate with lightworker energy or grid worker, because I'm seeing like the whole entire like earth lit up with different like grid like lights. And I'm seeing like you're a star and like you're a light, and there's other lights around you and frequencies. And there's in the higher realms there's lights too, and they're all around you, and it's like you're all connected. And there's like a cosmic group chat about you. So there's a lot of spiritual talk about you, or spiritual like whispering about you. And that's amazing. That's pretty cool. You are leveling up, okay? Let's see if we can get some of these. I'm just going to kind of like mix them up, and then I'll pull out whatever ones that you need. But Spirit, what does the collective need to hear? You have a very important soul mission. I literally said that like earlier, like you're stepping into some kind of new assignment. And how, you've graduated and you've leveled up and like you're on some kind of new assignment. Oh my gosh, I have chills. Look, you have a very important soul mission that you are going to embark upon, because you have crossed some kind of big, huge, invisible milestone. Oh my gosh, what else? Expect a miracle. Claim that, please. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. Like, ooh, this is good. This is good, y'all. Oh my gosh, expect a miracle. You have a very important soul mission. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Transmuters. So you are able to take negative energy and turn it into something beautiful. Like you can take the pain and turn it into something like beautiful. Like you're a powerful alchemist. Okay, you're a spiritual alchemist. That's so cool. I love that. It says being alone is a gift. So for those of you who have been in hermit mode, it's been a gift, but maybe you're being called to like step out a little bit, put yourself out there a little bit more. But yeah, being alone absolutely is a gift. But also, you may be being called to connect with others, even if it's online. Okay? What else, Spirit? Your soul made contracts. Yeah, your soul made contracts with other people and beings. You have spiritual contracts with other people and souls and beings. And look at this, get into alignment. Like, you're coming into alignment. Like, I can't make this up. I have chills all over my arms. Oh my gosh. You're getting into alignment. Energy, not words, reveals true intentions. So, you know, really get in touch with, again, that passion. And not only, so yesterday we did a video about your voice. I think it was yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. About your voice and bringing in things that you want through your voice. But this is also talking about your intentions. Okay, so putting that intention behind the voice and bringing that into fruition. Energy, not words, reveals true intentions. Like, also, don't pay attention too much to what people say, but what's the energy? What are you feeling? So it kind of can have like a dual meaning. But anyway, oh, I can't even talk today. My beautiful rosebuds. This was awesome. Great messages. I hope you enjoyed. So just know that, like, you're not just being whispered about in the ethereal realms. You're being celebrated for real. And if these messages today resonated with you, remember, you can drop like a little raven emoji or a little heart emoji or a wolf emoji in the comments, or your favorite angel number. And just, you know what, if you feel called to share this with somebody who's maybe been also, like, maybe somebody you're close to who's been feeling these spiritual whispers too, maybe they need this too, feel free to do so. And of course, like, share, comment, subscribe, join this awesome tribe. I would love to have you be part of this community. This is a tribe of mystics and light workers and very special souls, and I love you all so much, and I appreciate you all being here. Keep walking your path, and know that the whispers that the spiritual realm is whispering about you, those are blessings. Okay, it's like raining down on you, or like, you know, it's like a wave of blessings. So I'm so happy for you and for all of us here at this, in this collective. And remember, if you do need a personal reading, you can feel free to go to my website for more info. I do a mini reading. It's 5 minutes for $20. It's a 1-question reading. And you can find all my information for all of my different package options in my description box below, or by going to my website at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. Also, I do have another channel. It's called Mystic Rose Tarot. So feel free to check that channel out too. And also, thank you so much to all of you who donate to the channel, and thank you to all of my channel members. I truly love and appreciate you so much, and your donations help me to purchase things for the channel, both this channel and my other channel, tarot cards, oracle cards, and gemstones, and sage, and lots of other stuff for the channel. So thank you so much for the donations and for the channel memberships. So if you'd like to become a channel member or donate to the channel, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And you can find more information down in the description box below. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. And I cannot wait to see what Spirit brings through for you next time. Bye.